You wouldn't change Gretchen either.
Not a chance in the world.
We met Gretchen the other night, married her on a blind date, their first date. They went out together, married that night.
Married that night. That was 10 years and 2 children ago.
That's great. That's nice. All right, Gretchen. All right, so Danny, you know what happens in case you've never seen one of our shows. $32,000 up to that point. We let everybody kind of eavesdrop on what their friends are thinking. And then the lights go down. Watch this. They're going to go down. The darkness will be compelling. And it will be all Danny Bonoduce, all the way to $1 million. Say goodbye to your friends.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
All right. Here we go. He's got 3 lifelines. He's 5 away from $1 million. Let's play for $64,000. A person who is monophobic is afraid of which of the following? Being alone, crowds, bright colors, taking a bath.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with A, as that person, he or she, is afraid of being alone, the monophobic. A is, in fact, my final answer.
Danny, you did it for $64,000. All right. Good going. Still 3 lifelines, 4 questions away, $125,000 right now. In the short novel, The Old Man and the Sea, the old man goes fishing off the coast of what nation? Costa Rica, United States, Cuba, Mexico. Wow, this is actually tougher than it seems. It's been a long while since I read this book. Oh, Hemingway is one of my favorites, and Hemingway was a big fan of Cuba, but it was still a lot of fun. But most of the things, Sanchez. I'll tell you what. Oh, this time, you know what? Everybody's read this book in their lifetime. I'd like to poll the audience. Audience, we need some help here for Danny. On your keypads. Don't let me influence you. Do this on your own. Using A, B, C, or D. Vote now. %68% say it's Cuba. Oh, did I talk them into that? Well, guys, I think you're wrong. You do think they're wrong? I kind of do think they're wrong, but who am I to argue with an angry mob? So I am going to have to go with C, Cuba, relying on you lovely, lovely people. Boy, I hope they're right. Me too. Want to make that your final answer? I do indeed. And the answer is Cuba. Thank you. $125,000. Thank you. Now, you see, Cuba was your original hunch. It was indeed. It was indeed. You could have saved a lifeline. You may need it here. You got 2 lifelines and 3 questions. Well, let's take a look at it now. For $250,000, Danny, which of the following planets has no moons? Jupiter, Mercury, Neptune, Mars. All right. Mercury being, as I remember it, the closest planet to the sun. And Neptune having almost nothing to do with fish. I just want to keep chatting until I can think of something. Keep talking about it, Danny. It's fascinating to hear you talk. Come on, man. Don't make this harder than it is. You know what I'm going to do? I'm at $125,000. I believe. You got to phone a friend in the science area? Yeah, sure. I'd like to phone my father-in-law, the actual real-life rocket scientist, Tom Hilmer. No kidding. Is he in that field? Actually, a nuclear scientist. Oh, come on. This guy is gold. He's got more degrees than the letters after his name take up most of the alphabet. Let's get him on the line, AT&T. We need Tom. Hello? Tom, can you hear me? Yes. Yeah, hi, Regis Philbin here from ABC's and Wants to Be a Millionaire. Hello, Regis. How you doing? Good. I'm here with Danny. Hi, Tom. Hey, Dan. And he needs your help. But let me ask you this. Can you believe that he married your daughter on a blind date 10 years ago? I couldn't believe it before, but now I can. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to turn him over to you. This is very serious. He's going for $250,000, Tom. Wow. I'm going to read you the question, the 4 possible answers. Danny, take it away. All right, no pressure, Tom, but if you get this wrong, Gretchen's going to be playing that new game, Who Wants to Be Single? All right. Which of the following planets has no moons? A, Jupiter. B, Mercury. C, Neptune. D, Mars. Which of the following planets has no moons? Jupiter, Mercury, Neptune, or Mars? You have 13 seconds to answer me correctly.
Dan, I really don't know.
You've been very helpful.
I think it's Mars, but I'm not sure.
You think it's Mars?
Yeah.
You think it's Mars?
Now, you see, here's where the 50-50 comes in handy.
Right.
You can knock it down by 2 and see if Mars holds up and gives you another inkling, maybe, you know?
Good enough. I will, in fact, take your advice. Thank you, Regis. I'll take the 50-50.
There you go, computer. Let's take away 2 of those planets and see what happens. So much for the father-in-law.
All right, then I will stick with my original thought, as I said, with Mercury being the closest planet to the sun. And I think I'm right about that much. I'm going to go with B. Oh, wait, yeah. I'm going to go with B, Mercury, as my final answer.
You lose $93,000 if you're wrong, but you're not. You win $250,000. All right. When we come back, he goes for $500,000. Danny Bonoduce, there it is, $250,000 to the Children's Miracle Network. We love to give money away around here, but especially to the charities that our celebrities are representing. And just to bring you up to date, you know, you're in pretty elite company here.
Thank you.
All the celebrities we've had on the show, Queen Latifah, Alec Baldwin have won $250,000, and now you have. Drew Carey, Norm Macdonald, and Rosie O'Donnell have won $500,000. Nobody has gone all the way to $1 million, but that's a lot of money.
Come on, Danny.
You did a great job.
I'm doing my best. I'm out on lifelines, which really irritates me because
of course,
I knew them all.
You knew every answer.
I said the correct answer, and then I still used my lifelines. And by the way, thank you guys very much for your help.
Now, Danny, let me remind you.
Yes, sir.
You go for this and you miss, you're going to lose $218,000.
I understand
but you
that.
got it for $250,000. If you get the next one, it's $500,000. Let's take a look at it. Let's play. For $500,000, what was the first major motion picture to feature a rock and roll song on its soundtrack? Blackboard Jungle, Touch of Evil, Rebel Without a Cause, Desperate Hours.
Well, Blackboard Jungle, where Sidney Poitier had that fabulous song by Lulu. I believe, no, that was To Sir With Love. It was To Sir With Love. My final answer, because I truly believe Blackboard Jungle is the answer.
Okay.
And my final answer is that I am going to give $250,000 to the Children's Miracle Network.
All right. Let's see what the real answer is. You think it's Blackboard Jungle? You would have been right for $500,000. But here you go, Danny. $250,000.
Oh, that's awesome. Good job. Oh, good job, honey.
Well, he knew it. He knew them all, as a matter of fact, but who could blame him? $250,000 goes to the Children's Miracle Network, and they'll be happy to get it. Great job, Danny.